Today, we're diving deep into a topic that affects every single one of us, yet it's often the first thing we sacrifice: sleep. We're not just talking about getting 8 hours. We're talking about true sleep optimization. How can we transform our sleep from a nightly necessity into a powerful tool for physical recovery, mental clarity, and overall peak performance? If you've ever woken up feeling like you barely slept, or if you're an athlete, a busy professional, or anyone looking to get more out of your days by getting more out of your nights, this video is for you. Let's start with the basics. Why is sleep so crucial? Think of your body as a high-performance machine. Sleep is the nightly maintenance and repair cycle. It's when your body gets to work. Human growth hormone, or HGH, which is vital for repairing tissues and building muscle, is released in its highest amounts during deep sleep. Your brain also gets a deep clean. A system called the glymphatic system kicks into gear, flushing out metabolic waste products that build up while you're awake. This process is essential for cognitive function, memory consolidation, and preventing neurodegenerative diseases. When you shortchange your sleep, you're essentially skipping this critical maintenance. The result? You feel groggy, your muscles ache longer, your immune system weakens, and your decision-making suffers. It's not just about feeling tired. It's about compromising your body's ability to heal and function at its best. So, how do we move from just sleeping to sleeping well? The first step is understanding the architecture of our sleep. Sleep isn't a monolithic block of unconsciousness. It's a dynamic cycle through different stages: light sleep, deep sleep, and REM sleep. Each stage plays a unique role. Light sleep is the entry point, where your body starts to relax. Deep sleep is the powerhouse for physical recovery. This is when that HGH release peaks, and your body does most of its repair work. Then there's REM sleep, or rapid eye movement. This is where your brain is highly active, processing emotions, consolidating memories, and dreaming vividly. A healthy night of sleep consists of cycling through these stages multiple times, typically 4 to 6 cycles per night. The goal of sleep optimization isn't just to increase total sleep time, but to ensure we're getting enough quality time in each of these vital stages, especially deep and REM sleep. Now for the practical stuff. Let's build the ultimate sleep optimization routine, starting with your environment. Your bedroom should be a sanctuary for sleep and nothing else. The first rule is to make it dark, and I mean cave dark. Light, especially blue light from screens and even small LEDs, can suppress the production of melatonin, the hormone that signals to your body that it's time to sleep. Invest in some quality blackout curtains. Use electrical tape to cover any annoying little lights on your electronics. Consider a sleep mask if you can't get your room completely dark. The second rule is to keep it cool. Your body's core temperature naturally needs to drop to initiate and maintain sleep. The ideal temperature for most people is somewhere between 60 to 67 degrees Fahrenheit, or 15 to 19 degrees Celsius. Experiment to find what works for you. A cooler room signals to your body that it's time to wind down. Beyond light and temperature, let's talk about sound. For some, a completely silent room is perfect. For others, sudden noises like a car horn or a dog barking can jolt them awake. If you're a light sleeper, a white noise machine can be a game changer. It creates a consistent, soothing auditory environment that masks disruptive sounds. You can use a dedicated machine, an app on your phone, or even just a simple fan. The goal is to create a predictable and non-stimulating soundscape that lets your brain disengage and drift off to sleep without interruption. Remember, your bedroom environment sets the stage for the entire night. A dark, cool, and quiet room is non-negotiable for optimized sleep. Let's move on to your pre-bed routine. What you do in the 1 to 2 hours before you get into bed has a massive impact on your sleep quality. The number one enemy of modern sleep is blue light from screens. Phones, tablets, laptops, TVs, they all emit a type of light that tricks your brain into thinking it's still daytime, which, as we mentioned, messes with melatonin production. The best advice is to have a digital sunset. Power down all screens at least 60 to 90 minutes before bed. What do you do with that time? Read a physical book under a warm, dim light. Listen to a calming podcast or an audiobook. Take a warm bath or shower. The rise and subsequent fall in your body temperature after a warm bath can help trigger sleepiness. Gentle stretching or meditation can also be incredibly effective. The key is to create a consistent, relaxing ritual that signals to your body and mind that the day is over and it's time to prepare for rest. Now, let's discuss what you put into your body. Nutrition and hydration play a huge role. First, caffeine. We all know it's a stimulant, but many people underestimate its half-life, which can be around 5 to 6 hours. This means if you have a coffee at 3 p.m., a quarter of that caffeine could still be in your system at 9 p.m., interfering with your ability to fall into deep sleep. A good rule of thumb is to avoid all caffeine after 2 p.m., or even earlier if you're particularly sensitive. Alcohol is another common sleep disruptor. While a glass of wine might make you feel drowsy and help you fall asleep faster, it wreaks havoc on your sleep architecture later in the night. It particularly suppresses REM sleep, which is why you can sleep for 8 hours after drinking and still wake up feeling unrefreshed and mentally foggy. For optimal sleep, it's best to avoid alcohol, especially in the hours leading up to bed. What about food? A large, heavy meal right before bed can cause indigestion and discomfort, making it hard to sleep. It forces your digestive system to work overtime when it should be resting. Try to have your last big meal at least 2 to 3 hours before you plan to go to sleep. If you get hungry later, a small, smart snack is okay. A great option is a snack that combines a small amount of complex carbs and protein, like a few whole grain crackers with a slice of turkey or a small bowl of oatmeal. Certain foods contain nutrients that can promote sleep. For example, tart cherries are a natural source of melatonin. Almonds contain magnesium, a mineral that can help calm the nervous system. A cup of chamomile tea is a classic time-tested relaxant. The point is to be mindful of not just when you eat, but what you eat in the evening. So you've optimized your environment and nailed your pre-bed routine. What else can you do? Let's talk about consistency. Your body loves a routine. It has an internal 24-hour clock called the circadian rhythm, which regulates your sleep-wake cycle. One of the most powerful ways to stabilize this rhythm is to go to bed and wake up at the same time every single day. Yes, even on weekends. I know it's tempting to sleep in on Saturday, but that can give you what's called social jet lag, making it much harder to wake up on Monday morning. Sticking to a consistent schedule anchors your internal clock, so your body learns when to expect sleep and when to expect wakefulness. Over time, you'll find you can fall asleep more easily and wake up more naturally, sometimes even before your alarm. This consistency is one of the most impactful and completely free changes you can make. Finally, let's talk about managing your mind. For many of us, the biggest obstacle to sleep isn't a lumpy mattress or a bright light, it's a racing mind. We lie down, and suddenly our brains decide it's the perfect time to review every mistake we made that day, worry about tomorrow's to-do list, and solve all the world's problems. To combat this, you need a mental off-ramp. Journaling can be incredibly powerful. Spend 5 to 10 minutes before bed writing down everything that's on your mind, your worries, your tasks for the next day, anything. This act of brain dumping gets the thoughts out of your head and onto paper, giving your mind permission to let them go for the night. Guided meditation or mindfulness exercises can also work wonders. The goal isn't to force your mind to be blank, but to gently guide its focus away from stressful thoughts and toward the present moment. Let's recap the key strategies for total sleep optimization. First, create a sleep sanctuary. Make your room completely dark, cool, and quiet. Second, establish a digital sunset and a relaxing pre-bed ritual. Swap screen time for reading, a warm bath, or gentle stretching. Third, be mindful of your intake. Cut off caffeine in the early afternoon and avoid alcohol and heavy meals before bed. Fourth, lock in your schedule. Go to bed and wake up at the same time every day to stabilize your circadian rhythm. And finally, manage your mind. Use journaling or meditation to calm a racing brain. Implementing these strategies won't just help you get more sleep. It will fundamentally change the quality of your sleep, unlocking better recovery, sharper focus, and more energy than you thought possible. It's a journey, so start by picking 1 or 2 of these tips and incorporating them into your routine. See how you feel. Then, gradually add more. Your body and mind will thank you for it. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you found these tips helpful on your journey to better sleep. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe for more content on health and performance. I'd love to hear from you in the comments. What's your #1 sleep challenge, or what's a tip that has worked wonders for you?